Was introduced to a very talented artist by the name of Bryan Moore. And Bryan, along with Dacre Stoker, the executor of the Bram Stoker Estate, wanted to donate to us a life-size bronze bust of Bram Stoker, the author of Dracula. And, you know, I was like, well, yeah, I'm doing a horror exhibit. That would be perfect for our unholy vampire chapel that we have. So tonight we have Bryan Moore and Dacre Stoker here. We have the bust here, and we'd like to do the world unveiling of the bust for you all. So please, welcome to the stage, Bryan Moore and Dacre Stoker.
I'm Bryan. That's Dacre.
I'm Dacre.
All yours.
I have to talk now in front of everyone?
Yeah, well, you know, if you want to.
You said you do.
No pressure. Okay. I'll keep it brief. Number one, thank you for having us, and thank you to Jacob for allowing us the privilege of being a part of the MoPOP family and contribute with so many other wonderful folks. Our humble effort at sort of celebrating Bram Stoker. I just, a quick thank you to the whole project team. Some are here in part, Dacre and I, and some aren't. Les Klinger, who actually introduced Jacob and I.
He's in our Stoker Interactive downstairs.
He is a very cool guy. Graham Humphreys, Reber Clark, and was at Web Strike. Also really worked so hard in this, so shout out to them. I will say that's it. I'm going to put the floor over to Dacre because he's the cool one, related to Bram Stoker. Bram's, and I hope I get this right, great-grand-nephew. I got it right. So, Dacre Stoker, everyone.
Thank you, Bryan. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, everybody else at MoPOP that had a hand in this. Before Bryan actually does the unveiling, I'm just going to give you a few little notes on Bram. And a somber one a little bit, because I take my job quite seriously about keeping his legacy alive, promoting and protecting my famous great-granduncle. So the first thing I'm going to read you is a short excerpt from 1912 New York Times obituary of Uncle Bram. It tells you a lot about this guy, and it's not all just horror. Horror was a small part of his life. But here we go. He was never tired and never depressed. He remembered the faces and the names of all he ever met. And if he did not, he had the skill to make others believe that he did. He was an Irishman after all. Deep down in his nature, there was a touch of Celtic mysticism. It sought expression in literary form, but his stories, though they were queer, were not of a remarkable quality. He had plenty of friends and enough enemies to indicate that his friendship was worth having. And now I will let you know that he had a great time coming to this city. He came to Seattle and Tacoma in 1893 with Sir Henry Irving when they were on their acting route. And he wrote in the book that he wrote about Irving called Personal Reminiscences of Henry Irving, a little side that shows his sense of humor. Stoker and Irving visited the West in 1934. After visiting San Francisco, we stopped in Tacoma and Seattle, two towns in the Puget Sound, between which is a mighty rivalry. In Seattle, we were walking along the main street, and we saw a crowd gather at a drugstore, and we went to see what the cause of the ruckus was. In the window, space was covered in sheets of white paper. In the center, on a raised platform, was an immense tropical American horned beetle, quite 3 inches from feeler to tail. Behind it was propped a huge card on which was printed in ink with a brush in large letters, "Ordinary bedbug captured in Tacoma." The horror side of Bram, the humor side of Bram is about to be presented to you by my good friend, Bryan Moore. Go ahead with that.
What makes being a professional artist, or I think a professional, is I always like to make it a bit fun. And I know after we unveil it, Jacob, this is going right down to is it the Vampire Chapel?
It is, absolutely.
Oh, okay, so it won't be here for long, and it's very heavy. What I do with all my bronze busts is I put a secret message on the back. And I don't know if it'll be visible in the Vampire Chapel, but if any of you enjoy puzzles or cryptograms, it's very easy. It's the old letter number that we all used to do as kids. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. It's there. It's up to the sleuthing better of you to figure it out. So without more hesitation, with your approval, we hope you like our bust of Bram Stoker as Bram comes back. Ready?
Should we try a 1, 2, 3?
We need your help. You all down for a 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. Whoosh! Solid bronze, baby.
He will, for the next several years, watch over our unholy vampire chapel.
All right. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, everyone, for having us and being so gracious to